What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me for another final installment of this episode of Compound Forms. Lesson 4 has to do with meal planning, right? And talking about the demands of plyometric days. So maybe it's plyometric day. And of course, you guys, let me backtrack. I'm Johan Francis from CoachJohanCSCS.com. Okay, sorry about that. But guys, we've been talking about plyometrics, which means we've been talking about power. And in those plyo days, we want to work agility. Maybe we want to work power, right? We know that those are going to be some of our more demanding training days. And your athletes, it's going to be very demanding for them to get their plyometrics worked out. As a result, plyo days are power focused typically, right? Which means you're not going to be doing 2 hours of plyo. You're going to do plyo for bouts, violent bouts, but short. As such, you'll need the fuel to explode time and time again. So we want to have that fuel ready to go, because plyo is simply anaerobic bursts. Okay? We remember that there's a lot of ways to work out plyo. I'll have a lot of my trainees on doing bench press on the Smith machine, but that Smith machine will have an empty bar. And instead of doing a strict 1-1-1 bench press, I'll have them do a 1 and half, right? I'll have them throw the bar in the air and catch it and keep continuing to do that for 30 hard seconds. Because the weight of that empty bar, which is very safe, it's on tracks on a Smith, right? Coming down forces your chest to stretch, forces you to amortize quick, and then you have to snap and pop those pecs back into place, right? It's a fun, hard, very power-driven exercise, and it develops some great plyometric moves. So when we work our power on those days, yeah, we're doing a lot of that. They don't burn a lot of calories, okay? And that's because we're working only on increasing our plyometric power. Kettlebells, Olympic lifting, bounding, okay, where you're directionally bounding before you sprint. That's plyo. Depth jumps off of the side of the ring, off of a plyo box, right in the name. Doing verticals, superstars, tuck jumps, toe touches, right? Doing one-legged tuck jumps, doing rotational split lunges, punching, kicking. All of these things, guys, are plyometrics. And a lot of them that you can do with just your body, like box jumps, can be weighted. And if they're weighted, you're going to get a deeper stretch shortening period where the stretch might be a little bit longer, but it's still going to ask us to require a big snap, a big contraction. So we're going to work 1 to 6 reps for power, okay? But we're talking plyo in 30-second bouts, right? So around here, where is it? Yeah. About 30 seconds or so. There it is. About 30 seconds, right? We're talking using creatine. So like I said before, if I have my people using that chest press technique and they're throwing the chest press Smith into the air and catching it repeatedly, we're only doing it for 30 seconds. Because after that, it becomes more of a lift, okay? But that is plyometric. It's fast. It's hard. And it's a lot more than 6 reps, but in 30 seconds, if we did tuck jumps, we might only do about 6 extremely hard reps, okay? That is, whatever it might be, a work rate of 180 or 266 per hour, okay? Per half hour, if you're 200 pounds. So you want to start thinking about glutamine, creatine, right, as the energy sources, because actually going back to this slide, you can see that it's going to be the phosphagen system that is taxed the most and recovered the most. So on a technical lifting day, which is Olympic lifting, you want to go easy on the carbohydrates. You might think about getting more caffeine, and we do want to eat the meat if you guys like meat. Hopefully, if you like meat, you're gonna get your creatine in. If you don't like meat, you're gonna have to find another way to get your creatine in, but you are going to unload a lot of creatine. And there are other ways to get endogenous creatine in your system by serving the constituent amino acids from within, such that are typically found in eating seaweed. But let's say you are a omnivore, yeah, good sugars, good protein in the morning, good protein at lunch. Okay, having your eggs to get a lot of the glutamine, having more meat and eggs, sometimes dairy, right? For a pre-workout, will get your creatine in, and your dinner, of course, will be higher in protein to the order of 2/3 of your plate, and the rest carbohydrates. So this is a suggested meal plan for Power Day. A lot of protein, easy carbohydrates, but the simple sugars earlier in the day. And of course, head to the website to download your key term sheet, and head to Facebook, join up with us, ask questions, tell your story, and hear from other people, other coaches, other trainees who have stories just like yours. Congratulations for finishing this course, and stay tuned for a lot more courses. Find them all on the website. Congratulations. Thank you for taking this journey with me. Until the next one, you guys, stay up.